Have you talked to Tommy lately?
Dreamer?
Yeah.
Are we bringing up Tommy Ball?
I was just thinking.
You've never played spoons. Have you ever played Tommy Ball?
Tommy Ball?
Yep.
This I had nothing to do with.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You probably tried to bully your way out of that one, too.
Wow. I'm starting to get a complex here.
Tommy Dreamer.
The internet's
who is
going to be a blaze.
My second
He
wrestling
was
dad.
so upset about it that he doesn't remember it. That's what happens.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what. Oh, he should be. Yeah, in all reality. I don't even. It was Kane and Edge that started it.
Kane and Edge?
I feel like it was them two that started it.
I thought Tommy started
No,
it.
100%. But them two were the original players of it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Tommy Dreamer would sit in the locker room. And whenever, the regular locker room with the wood slats, and then there's always the thing where you put your luggage in that. Mm-hmm. He would sit on top of that. First off, Tommy Dreamer, not an athlete, shocking I know. I don't know how he got up there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And
And
I never witnessed that.
No one's lifting him up there.
No, that's for sure.
He would sit up there, and he would dangle his nuts, either over or through the slats of this shelving.
Object of the game.
Hit him in the nuts with a tennis ball. But you weren't Roger Clemensing it. So it started with Edge and Kane, and you would lob it. It had to have started in the trainer's room because that's where the tennis ball would have been. It wouldn't have been anywhere else.
Right.
Larry, you would have had one to warm up with. So they would lob it at Tommy's nuts, hanging, dangling. It grew very fast. The game grew very fast. The game
Clarify.
The game grew
clarify.
very fast.
This game is brought to you by Blue Chew.
Yes. It started as them two, and then it went to over the international tours. Every night before the show, we'd play Tommy Ball. I have in my garage a signed Tommy Ball from everyone on the tour that played. It's just a tennis ball. That everyone
The outline of Tommy's nuts.
Yeah.
The sweat imprint.
Yeah, so you would go across the room and you'd lob it, because if you threw it, you'd get kicked out. Jack Swagger got kicked out. I remember he got kicked out of the game because if you threw it too hard. It was just a couple of guys having fun, lobbing a ball
Why
at
did
balls
Tommy want to do this?
to pop the boys. He was the.
Yeah.
There is no one else in wrestling history that did things to pop the boys more than Dreamer. No one.
He drank my chew spit
It was just to pop the boys, and
On
it was
TV.
on the show.
on TV.
He gigged himself with a Dorito in the Invasion era. There's this big Invasion party. He takes a Dorito and goes like that, and he starts bleeding from a Dorito. Just to pop the boys. Literally, that's what he did. He goes, no one else is doing it. Someone's got to make this lighthearted and fun. Someone's got to we're at work, but I don't want this to be work for people. So he lived his career to pop the boys.
Where were we at? Somewhere down South America. Remember with the giant tubs in the dressing room, and he was sliding you around the floor? I had nothing to do with that either.
He bullied me into this.
I feel like he's been
Why were
bullied.
there? Now that you say that,
They were soaking tubs.
Hawkins has a video.
Does
of
he
this.
really?
He has a video of this.
I think they were it was like some international type stadium.
Yeah, but why were there hot? It was like hot tubs.
Yeah, they were giant tubs. There had to have been 8 or 9 big tubs.
We filled one up a little bit because I don't need a lot of water. I went in this tub, nude, and then water got on the ground.
Tile floor.
Tile floor. I then thought it would be fun to penguin slide back and forth across this.
It's a good visual. It's a pretty good visual.
It was. I don't know. Again, I don't know why. I was but it was to pop Dreamer, to pop the boys, and that's all. All I remember, I was like, oh, this would be really fun. Shook. Jump in the tub and then jump out and slide. And I remember then at one point, I was done having fun, and I get out of the tub and I just go, just ass over tea kettle onto the ground. Yeah, and I don't know, it's those things where again, but going back to the house show things, you didn't need to pass the time because you were all separated and you were doing your own thing.
Yeah.
The internationals is where you needed to pass the time. Did Dino Bravo ever slide across? What was he You guys didn't have the midgets sliding across.
Dino Bravo?
I was just pulling a name out of the hat.
You just pulled that randomly out of your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever recall.
Dino Bravo never penguin slid naked
No,
across the international. No,
absolutely not. No.
This is the difference between early '90s doing their things and now midgets sliding naked across tile floors. Different eras.
Much different eras.
Hey, it's that stuff. Extracurriculars and video games. That's the difference. Different eras. You know.
Wow. You know, I guess I shouldn't be about video games
Shouldn't,
and stuff
huh?
like that.
Shouldn't anymore, huh?
I know I'm starting to look back.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about when I started.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to get out of this. Like,
yeah.
hey, maybe video games aren't the worst thing.
Yeah, I guess. I'm having a moment right now.
Thank you. See, we're teaching lessons here.